Danny LoPriore is a podcast host, social media star, musician, and comedian, and he has a show coming up at the Den Theater.
Danny joins us now with all the details. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. This is my first time ever on live TV, so
no way.
Yeah, it's my first time. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So hey, put your finger next to the button in the control room because you never know what's happening.
I'll keep it PG. It's too early. It's too early.
Well, because I was listening to some of your music because you started as a rapper, right?
Yeah, I started as a rapper. Yeah, so when I was like 10 years ago, I didn't have a job. And I had a phone, though. So I was like, you know, I'm just going to rap into this phone and see if anything happens. And that's, like, where it kind of took off for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So would someone hear you on
I was very big on the Vine app.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. So that was
the
TikTok. That was
precursor to
TikTok.
Yeah.
That's retro TikTok for anybody out there that's listening. Retro TikTok was Vine, so I blew up on there. But then the Vine app went away, and then I had to, like, get another job. Like, so I was there. Vine went away, had to get another job, and then I told myself I'm going to really go for this now. I don't like working with kids anymore.
Yeah, because you were an after-school counselor, right?
Yes, I taught kindergarten kids how to. I taught kindergarten kids how to swim. I don't know why
you were
they
going to say swear. I swear.
No. I taught them how to swear too, though.
Boy.
I was listening to one of your podcasts, and weren't you throwing them off the lifeguard tower?
Yeah, so we used to take kids. So we didn't have a diving board at our pool. Where we taught the kids how to swim. So I told them if they passed their deep swimming tests where they could swim in deep water, I would throw them off of this chair that was 12 feet in the air. So I would just take people's children, launch them into the air, and launch them into water. Yeah, that was my passion in life, really.
I have little kids. I understand.
Yeah. Well, if you need anybody to throw your kids around, I could do it for you. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Is that where you segued into comedy?
No, so my segue into comedy was, so I did podcasting and stuff, but around 8 years ago I was diagnosed with bipolar and panic disorder.
Oh.
So
you decided to go stand in front of the audience where people are going to ridicule you.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So I was like, you know, if I'm going to have this, I want it full blown. But I don't feel anxiety when I'm on stage or in front of a camera. I feel anxiety when I'm in, like, Whole Foods.
Really?
Yeah, that's where I get
the prices.
The prices, especially in New York. But that's literally where I feel the most anxious, or like normal day-to-day things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on the stage, I feel like it's like a safe little bubble, and we're all just there to have fun. You know?
Yeah.
And then that's what it is.
We're looking at video. This is the podcast you have with your brother, right?
Yes.
And then you do another one on mental health.
Yes. So I have a mental health podcast. The one with my brother is called the LoPriore podcast. That's our silly podcast. And then, I do a mental health podcast every week called Off the Cuff. It's really just trying to break the stigmas of mental health, especially amongst men. Because when we grew up, it was always, stop being a wuss, or stop, men aren't allowed to cry, or men aren't allowed to have emotions. And then, when I went through what I went through, getting diagnosed, I said, no, like, I think that men should be able to talk about what they're feeling. So that's
what do you
why.
have, like, experts come on, or people that are dealing with the issues, or a combination of all of them?
We have everybody from professional athletes, entrepreneurs. We just had Clayton from The Bachelor on.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a good one. We have all walks of life on there, and even the listener will come on. Because, cool. We want everyone to feel like they have a voice when it comes to mental health.
Well, because I also imagine there's a lot of commonality amongst people who are dealing with mental health issues, and so be able to hear somebody else acknowledge what they're going through has got to feel really good.
Absolutely. I remember, I'm 34. I remember when I was a kid, like, nobody really talked about mental health at all. They would just put you in, like, remedial math.
Yeah.
That's just what it was. They were like, oh, like, he has anxiety problems, we're going to put him in special ed. So they put me in special ed, and that's where, like, I learned most of my material was in special ed. So, So if they never put me in special ed, I probably wouldn't be a comic.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you're going to be at the Den Theater.
Yes, I will be at the Den Theater.
You're selling out theaters because you're also going to Canada after that.
Yes, I am.
So you must be pretty good at this.
I think I'm pretty good at it. I still have a lot to learn. I was back there with Bobcat before, and that was like a whoa. You know what I mean? I was like, this guy's a legend. So just being able to, like, pick his brain and talk to him, and get little tidbits from every city is kind of like the really cool part of doing comedy, because you get to go to these certain places and meet people that you would have never met if you never started doing comedy. So it's really good. It's really cool. And then I just have to say, that young girl actress was one of the most well-spoken 15-year-olds I've ever seen in my life.
I know.
I wish that I could put a sentence together like that when I was 15.
I struggle with it now.
I can't even. I'm stuttering right now. Just thinking about it.
She's great.
Unbelievable.
You're fantastic too, Danny. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah,
and the show show is Thursday?
The show is Thursday, April 27th. There's select tickets left, so come out and hang out, and it's a good crowd. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, at the Den Theater over on Milwaukee. Best of luck to you.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you having me.
Coming in and sharing.
All right, now we're going to send it over to Patrick Elwood for a look